painful to lose someone you love.
Yeah, that was my baby.
I was beating on the floor and asking God to take this pain from me. I needed help. So I went to classes and found out how to be an advocate. Rights are important. Everybody have rights, and a lot of people don't know they have rights.
We work with survivors who experience any kind of violence. So that might be domestic violence, sexual assault, family violence, bullying, any of those things.
I want to be sure I understand everything that happened.
And so it's very important for us to make sure that we have folks in this field who know what the community needs.
A long time ago, we never went anywhere by ourselves. We always had someone accompanying us. Nowadays, with what's going on and the trafficking of our young people, no one's walking beside them. So they're walking alone. They have nobody to witness, no one to call for help. The isolation is devastating.
Every day is something going on. Every day. Homicides. They want justice for their loved one. They want help for the pain.
When we don't address the root causes of violence, when we don't address the trauma that people experience, that's how the cycle of violence continues. So like many of you, I am a survivor of a gun violence. It's very important to have the voices of crime victims at the center of policy making. Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice, we are a national network of about 90,000 victims of crime across the country.
Thousands of survivors getting together to be able to speak and make a change about the policies that actually affect us.
What it's about is building the next generation of leaders.
Go ahead. It has given me the ability to fight for justice.
People with disabilities are constantly fighting for rights, whether it's in transportation or education or community integration, and victim services and the criminal justice is just another area. Kathy had suggested I talk to you about some of the work that we can partner on. There's a huge amount of adaptation and accommodations that need to exist for it to even come close to having some sort of equity effect.
After I turned back around, I got hit in the head.
The Adult Advocacy Center works hard to make sure that there is representation by people with disabilities in forms of leadership, because oftentimes what we notice is that there are agencies who will say they're doing the work of working with folks who have disabilities, but they are not actually being led by folks with disabilities.
And we'll go ahead and get started, and I'll share my screen.
We all have so many different skill sets. We definitely can come together to try new and innovative approaches and to support each other because there's so much work that needs to be done.
In our Native communities, it's the voice of the people that makes the change.
All these different ways that people are exploited and taken advantage of end up sort of in this cauldron of what we now call MMIR, or murdered and missing Indigenous relatives. And we miss them.
She had went somewhere with somebody, and next thing you know, she's gone.
Are they still investigating?
They opened the case, and they're just like, oh, it's just another missing person.
We want to stop trafficking. It's not just this individual. It hurts the whole community. And the whole community needs to step forward and say, that's enough.
What does justice mean for a child or a baby who's been raped and then is groomed to be able to survive sexual torture so that people can make money off of that? Because that's me, and my voice is the sound of justice.
We have to be able to heal that spirit, because you got to heal that spirit before anything can change.
It's crucial to have Native-led solutions that are rooted in the culture, because it's through the culture that we're going to find healing.
There should be a lot of red in this quilt.
The quilt is very exciting. We can express ourselves as individuals and as a community to raise awareness around MMIR here in northern Minnesota. We're creating beauty out of tragedy, and that is justice.
It's important to make sure that our work is survivor-centered and that we listen to what they need.
All crime victims have a right to services. All crime victims have a right to heal.